two-point conversion. Boom, and then the spin move. Reaching out for the two-point conversion.
All right, we back for another episode of Go for Two, part of the Random Rants Podcast Network. We're talking football, NFL preview. What we doing?
Time out. I'm gonna need you to come a little more energy. Welcome people to another episode of Go for Two.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
We
I just
about
went for
to
9
talk.
hours.
I'm listen.
All right,
9 hours schmowers. No. We keeping this. We ain't even gonna edit this.
Oh yes, we
are. This raw. It's too late.
I guess I'm editing
not
today.
taking this out.
Oh, really?
We're not taking this out. So I'm gonna go ahead. This is the official intro. We're gonna talk about division winners, MVPs, defensive MVPs, rookie of the year. No, we're not, because we're not that smart. But we will talk about division. We are talking about division winners. Off the cuff, because I mentioned rookie of the year. Off the cuff, did anybody have a rookie of the year?
I don't.
Anybody?
Jalen Waddle. Fuck it.
That is a homer pick.
Yeah, it's a biased pick. It's okay though.
Mine would be what is his name? Not Damian Harris. Oh my gosh,
Najee
Harris.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm not sold on. I don't know.
He's in Pittsburgh, where they got. I don't know if they have weapons, but they have Ben Roethlisberger, so they're gonna run the ball a lot, and he can catch the ball out the backfield.
That's true.
If Travis Etienne would have been healthy, he would have been my rookie of the year. They trained him at receiver all offseason. I thought that was dope and super unique.
Unless you're a black quarterback in the NFL.
Why do you look like the dude that we're talking about all our our 2000s clothes, because you all the way down in the corner? I mean, I guess you're giving us a good view of Patrick Mahomes.
Yes.
Yeah, I figured that
guy. Great season.
Okay, so since we already you're talking about Patrick Mahomes, we could start with the AFC West. By the way, y'all should check out my work with NFL Spin Zone. I just did something. The best players at each position in the next 5 years.
I read it.
One of the guys in the division who's going to win the division is on the list because he is about to be the greatest player at his position. So since I'm already
in 5 years, you said
in 5 years, because right now there are two guys that are still above him.
So we're not talking Patrick Mahomes.
We're talking Patrick Mahomes because he's not the greatest. He's not the best quarterback in the NFL.
But wait, time out.
Yeah,
I think we've discussed this.
Yeah.
Did you not say like MJ LeBron? You think LeBron could be considered a better physical player, but
no,
MJ is the GOAT.
Better overall player, because I won't even say athleticism, because people sleep on MJ's athleticism, which is 6'6", 4'3", 40, 45-inch vertical, right? Like, and a 7-foot wingspan. It that's not. LeBron is a couple inches taller. Like pound for pound, they're not that much different. He's a better overall player. More complete. Like he's a more complete player. Sorry.
So Brady
well-rounded.
So can Brady not still be the GOAT, and we say Patrick Mahomes is a better quarterback right now?
The greatest quarterback in NFL is Tom Brady, and then there's Aaron Rodgers, because I think Aaron Rodgers still is better than Patrick Mahomes.
Okay, that's understandable.
Yeah, right now.
But based on my talk, y'all can see I got the AFC West in the hands of the Chiefs, because I think the Chiefs might be going back to the Super Bowl. So
it's hard to go against them because their offensive line just got so much better when they traded for Orlando Brown.
Yeah.
For those who don't know, you got to name the people in the division. Name the teams in the division.
Man, if you're watching, we got to name.
You might be on the wrong channel, but if you just stumbled across this because the algorithm was nice, which I doubt, because
we don't have no fans.
Yeah, AFC West is the Chiefs, the Broncos, the Raiders, and the Chargers. I think the Raiders are going to be interesting, but we got a lot. And Justin Herbert is coming into his own. So the Chargers, but AFC West to me is still in the hands of the Chiefs.
John Gruden is overrated, vastly overrated. I didn't like the hype behind him when he got hired, because so for him, for the Broncos, the Raiders to be where they are now, it's kind of like more of a I told you so moment for me, because it's like, bro, like he had to readjust and reacclimate himself to the NFL, and he wasn't even that great to begin with. He was good. Let's not get it twisted. He was good. He was innovative in terms of offense, but and I'm not even gonna say, oh, he wanted, one with Tony Dungy's team, because I'm not even gonna take that away from him. What happened after that? He was just average and below because he couldn't find a quarterback, and that goes on a coach. So people kept hyping him up like, oh my God, he's so great. It's like, imagine if Sean McVay just kept going 9-7, 9-7, 9-7. So
yeah,
that's why Oakland gonna finish last in the division. Not even not say that. They're not gonna finish last.
They're Las Vegas now, Mike.
Oh, yeah, sorry, because they care nothing about Oakland. Sorry, Oakland. I feel bad for y'all. Ice Cube, shout out for never watching the podcast.
West.
So yeah, Oakland's gonna be. Oh, actually, I did it again. Las Vegas is gonna be last.
When we get to
They're
the
gonna
NFC East, you better say the Washington football team.
Oh,
okay?
I would never say the colored skins. Will not say that. Because I don't want to
name changes today.
Now I'm struggling with this name change because of what they did to Oakland. I feel bad for them. So everybody agree. Chiefs gonna win the division.
Yeah.
definitely.
Last. So who's gonna finish last then?
I'm not sold on the Broncos, but I think more likely is the Raiders.
I think it's gonna be the. I'm gonna roll with the Chargers because the coach is not to finish last. Yep. Yeah, because I think the Broncos defense is lights out, right? And I think just because, to contradict what I said about John Gruden, because they have John Gruden and because that offense is a little bit more well-rounded, and Derek Carr is
Derek Carr a couple seasons back.
I mean, 70, whatever. Who's the brother? David, right? Who's in the NFL right now?
The one Derek Carr is in the NFL.
Derek. Okay, I just had to make sure. I really wish Devontae Adams would have went to Oakland to have their reunion with Derek Carr and Devontae Adams. For those of y'all who don't know, they played together way back in the day at Fresno State. Way back in the day.
But I mean, not.
I know it wasn't going to happen though.
Yeah, not to say we're not going to get into Carr slander, but I mean, between him and Aaron Rodgers, it's not even close. So
obviously he wasn't. Of course, he was never going to he was not going to leave because he has a chance to win a Super Bowl with Aaron Rodgers, and he does not with Oakland. Right. So we all agree. Maurice, you want to add something before we move on to the next one?
I mean, we already know, like I said, the Chiefs, and then of course, I personally feel like it's the Raiders at the bottom.
Yeah, I just think it's the Chargers because Herbert this dude had a phenomenal year. He making some Dolphin fans, fake fans, not even not say that. He making some people that's kind of like, like this microwave society, like, oh my God, they should never draft a tool. But I'm like, nobody saw this Herbert in Oregon. Like, not a single person. In fact, the entire NFL didn't see this. And
he definitely got a dog in him now. He didn't have that dog before, personally.
And look at the weapons that he has around him as well. And people want to poo-poo the job that what's the man's name? He's like Isaiah Washington, the head coach from last year. Flynn, his name was not Flynn. Y'all give me the name, huh?
Lynn?
Isn't it Lynn?
Yeah. What Anthony Lynn did last year because he's an innovator, like he's an offensive, guy. Like that's what he does. Like he got the head coaching job because he's a great offensive mind. So it's like when you have that plus the weapons he had, like it's gonna equal success. To compare him to is natural, but it's just year one.
That's why I said I like the Chargers to be above the Raiders. I think that their team is more well-rounded. I think that their quarterback play will be much better, and the weapons that they have at receiver, it's nothing to sleep on. So I see the Chargers coming in above the Raiders.
Then we just
that's my take.
We just briefly mentioned the Broncos. But, I mean, I said one thing, and Mike
defense
said
ridiculous.
And Mike said that he said the defense.
And Javonte Williams, I think he's going to overtake the starting job from Melvin Gordon.
I think Teddy is pretty solid as far as
you got
managing,
right. just solid
managing games. So I can't put the Broncos below the Raiders. I'm sorry, it's just not possible.
It's me because of their defense, and it's because they have elite corners, they have elite.
That's what I mean.
Front seven, and then they have a running game. And then, like you said, Teddy's just
Teddy. He's not gonna make a lot of mistakes.
When I got into football, what they were when Peyton Manning finally won a Super Bowl, and what they need to be to win a Super Bowl again.
But see, when Peyton won a Super Bowl, he was
They were stacked that offense.
Yeah,
That
he was
offense
not
was
like
stacked.
when he
but they
won
ran
it,
the ball. Their run game is underrated. Like, people don't remember that, but like, because remember the year before is when they had that really lights out in the air, and
that's when they got the crushed.
The no-fly zone.
They got crushed by Seattle in the Super Bowl.
And then
let's not talk about that.
Ground and pound. And then
I lost a lot of money on that game.
AFC.
Okay, on that note, let's move on to the AFC East.
AFC East.
Okay, we're gonna say who's in each division since Maurice pointed that out. Fins, Dolphins, Patriots, the Jets, and the former division winners, the Buffalo Bills. Trying to go no bias here, so
it's no way you're picking the Dolphins to win the AFC.
The Bills are going to win the division. It hurts me to say that.
Yeah.
I feel like I just shot myself with a shotgun.
As you look, talking sports, you got to be unbiased.
Let's agree to that. And the Jets will come in last because they're the Jets. And
oh my
what
God,
have they really like? What
terrible?
What have they done besides basically just being the Jets for the past 2 years? Like, what have they shown us for me to say otherwise? So,
you can only go based on the history. Yeah, and even with the new head coach, the hire and the GM change is going to take time.
Yeah.
So Zach Wilson is legit. They have the excellent lefts. They have the excellent offensive line, in my opinion. So they have a really good setup for the future, but it just ain't it. They're going to finish without a shadow of a doubt. Obviously, barring injuries, they definitely going to finish last. I would say for me, the division winners are the old division winners. They're coming back. Yeah. They're gonna win with a rookie quarterback. I'm hoping to let's not get it twisted. I want the Dolphins.
Wait. Are you about to say Patriots are going to win the division?
It's not even a question they're gonna win that division.
It's definitely a question. Have you watched the Bills play? What are you talking about?
Dare you?
Forget the Bills. Have you seen the Patriots?
Also, now you're saying the Dolphins aren't making playoffs if you're gonna have two people at the top of because if the Bills don't win the division,
I'm sorry.
If the Bills don't win the division, Patriots do.
If you're asking me, we're not. That's not what we're doing. You're not asking me whether or not the Dolphins are gonna make the playoffs. That's a different question. You just ask me who's gonna win the division.
Now I'm concerned.
And who's gonna finish last is the Jets. As far as everything else, Maurice, you can answer the question.
No, I don't like that.
Like I said, Buffalo is gonna win the division, hands down. I'm sorry, I'm not so on. What's his name? What's that guy? The guy who replaced Kane.
I keep forgetting his name, to be honest. It's
Mac Jones.
Mac Jones. I just watched Alabama play. What the hell?
Y'all are so disrespectful.
That's the guy. Not so.
I don't respect. Again,
he played well in the preseason. I give him
the Alabama quarterback because one played for the Dolphins.
And don't get me wrong, I like Tua, but you're not beating Josh Allen. Josh Allen is not being beat by no team in that division. Yeah, that team is too fiery. They got a good defense. They have solid offense. I mean, I think they're the most well-rounded team in the division. So, yeah, no, you're not beating that team.
No, I watched that team live. They're insane. Both sides of the ball. It's depressing.
It sucks. The whole division sucks because
the Dolphins should not have
the Dolphins. No, we don't. We want what we want, which is Tua.
The only Alabama quarterback I respect. And I'm sorry. As a UM fan, I also got to say Bryce Young now because he made us his bitch. So
Bryce Young went out there and said, y'all dare opt to play us week 1. And then
and he said y'all dare have Derek King in the Heisman conversation when I'm around here.
He made King look like, man, all the hype around King. And the thing is, we understandably so because he was playing so good last year. But man, he made King look like a freshman.
Give man's no
I mean,
chance.
what O-line can?
That's made it.
What O-line can? I mean,
an NFL one basically.
That's exactly it because they are NFL linemen. Let me tell you something. I think they're going to the national championship.
Who? Alabama?
Yeah.
That's. I mean,
it's my team.
It's early days.
That ever since Nick Saban, so a lot of Dolphin fans know they're gonna hate me because I always go against the grain. But when Nick Saban left us, and you can ask anybody. I automatically became an Alabama fan because that's how much of a Nick Saban fan I was.
Yeah, Nick Saban, he on the list.
Yeah,
he changed he changed Jason Taylor from a pure edge rushing defensive end to a stand up outside linebacker. That was him. People forget about that jump, but that was under Nick Saban.
That defense was something to be reckoned with.
So who the MVP in that division, though?
I mean, I'm guessing I think I don't know.
I'm gonna roll with
MVP
the MVP of the division. I'm gonna roll with Josh Allen.
Yeah, I gotta go Josh Allen. I don't want
dynamic.
to, but yeah.
Yeah, he's too dynamic.
Yeah, definitely have to go with Josh Allen on that one.
Yeah,
it's hard to go against Josh Allen in that one. Just from body of work alone and the weapons that he has, that team didn't get weaker; they got stronger. So
yeah,
at the end of the day, you got to go Josh Allen, barring no injuries.
Yep. Right. So y'all agree on that.
Let's go to a place I hate to go. Oh, you got something else to add, Mike?
Oh no, we good. Oh, moving on.
Fucking AFC North. This damn division. First of all, for some reason we play them so often, especially in the playoffs.
It's every 4 years. Oh, okay. The team. Okay, the division. Okay, go ahead.
That's Ravens, Bengals, Browns,
yeah.
Steelers. I'm going Ravens as division winners. It's not what my first instinct tell me, but I just those last two players, I feel like they've matured because the team hasn't changed immensely. And I'm not saying
Justice Hill just got hurt. He done for the season.
They're in a running back turmoil right now.
I would like to amend my pick.
Yeah, no, breaking news.
I'm sorry, Lamar.
Breaking news.
I was trying
breaking
to
news.
Some clout on the show. I don't believe in the Steelers. I didn't believe in them before. That hasn't improved. So what
did we all talk last year, right? I don't know. Please tell me if I was wrong, because last year none of us really believed in the Steelers.
How could you? They couldn't run the ball.
It was a huge facade. Like everything about them was a facade, and they were so fake. So
yeah.
Kenny, I'm gonna let you think about it. Mine's is the Browns. They're the most complete team in the division. Let me tell you something about their defense. Edge, Myles Garrett, and I don't care. People say Davion Clowney is just a name. Bro, he's gonna put his hand in the dirt next to Myles Garrett. He's a run stuffing edge rusher. So he's not just a name, right?
Who can get out their quarterback when they need it?
Yeah, when it's absolutely necessary. And Myles Garrett is just freaking the best defensive end in freaking football.
I mean,
then you have Denzel Ward, Grant Delfrit. Who did they just draft? What's the other corner, man? Like they are stacked defensively, from at corner to safety. So you have the front, like one side, the front and the back end work together. You have an excellent defense.
Yeah.
Then you have Baker Mayfield, right? Who has weapons, a power running game with backs who come out of the backfield. Oh, and by the way, Odell Beckham with a chip on his shoulder.
They got a team. I'm not gonna lie, but
they are the most complete team and offensive line.
Last time I believed in the Browns, they put egg on my face. But go ahead.
That was the last year. I believed in them last year. So
that was the last year. Was it last? Maybe last year. I don't.
They didn't put egg on your face. Yeah. Oh, so what we trapped?
All I can say is this: if Baker's not catering to trying to throw to Odell, forcing the ball,
he won't.
He plays the way he played when Odell got hurt. With Odell in the lineup, I don't really see this team being beat.
You know how Odell is. Odell is the type of receiver. My bad, Maurice. I'm going to cut you off, but real quick, because you said something, right? If you don't force it, Odell get pissed off when they don't force in the ball and they lose. If you give, like, what I'm saying, it's like, well, if you ain't gonna throw me, 12 passes,
somebody else
we need to win a game.
Yeah,
we need to win a game. And I think that's the issue. Baker had to adjust because now, like you said, you hit around the head. If you play how he played last year, because Odell seen the success without him. Like it was prevalent. Like they don't need Odell.
But that's the thing. Like I said, Baker was still in the young guy phase. Okay, well, I can be pressured into doing and making stupid mistakes. When he got to play without Odell, the pressure was off because now I got not say unselfish receivers, but now I can spread the ball around. I don't have to force it to this big guy, to the primary receiver who's like his ego is big. No matter how you slice it, Odell wants his catches. And there's nothing wrong with that. Yeah. But if you're not winning and he's not getting catches, of course he's gonna be pissed off. Now, if you're going to give him the ball a certain amount of times, even if you don't give him the ball as much as he wants, but they're winning, I don't think he throws such a tantrum. And then, like I said, with Kareem Hunt and good God, that running back, just good God. I don't even know what to say about this dude. He is everything I wish the Chiefs had in a running back, I swear. Like, I miss Kareem Hunt, but I take the other running back, whose name I can't think of at the moment, which is sad, but I can't think of it. That dude is absolutely – there you go.
Man, I still remember when he was coming out. Like he was my dude from Jump Street. Yeah, and I got sucked to the NFL into the NFL void. That's why I disappeared for a second. The void it engulfed me.
It's kind of strong over there, huh? Force is strong.
Nah, the force is strong. Like I'm in NFL full, like we super close, so it's pulling me in. But Kenny, you have something to say? Because I want to get back to the defense really quick.
No, you go ahead. Go on.
Look, so like their defense, right? They just drafted this kid, Greg Newsome, a corner, like doing like a 46 feet, super athletic, right? To go along with Greedy Williams, who's extremely athletic, man press corner. And all these corners they have is man press. Denzel Ward, man press corner, super athletic, quick feet, smooth, fast. Grant Delpit is like he's a safety, but he's coming back off an injury, and you can kind of move him around into like the nickel, role, but you could drop him back, and he's like a single high safety. But they're gonna play like I think they're gonna play two. They're gonna play a double high. Then they drafted Jeremiah whatever his name is. I can never pronounce his name. Ayawasu, whatever. This dude is like,
I can't pronounce it either.
Yeah, he is. I mean, lightning fast coverage linebacker. Who's his only issue is that he's too small. He's like Telvin Smith. And if anybody remember Telvin Smith, like again, I won't have time to explain it, but football fanatics would know, like, his versatility is just through the roof.
Yeah.
So for me, it's the defense. And then the running, like you said, the running game, Nick Chubb, power, he's gonna take like, majority of carries, I think, and then Kareem Hunt. Maybe they're gonna do a 50-50, who knows? But Cleveland.
Either way, they got Cleveland Browns.
I'm gonna go as far as to say they're not just gonna win a division. The MVP of the division will be Lamar Jackson, I think. But
who you got finishing last in the division, Mike?
Man, it's not even a question. Even though the Bengals got a lot of talent, it's gonna be the Bengals. They don't. I don't trust nothing about the organization. Okay.
Yeah. I know
like the Bengals drops the ball a lot.
They are, and they have like the worst treatment room in the NFL. The injuries in there is crazy.
Hey, I'm even tell you, even if Ben Roethlisberger get hurt week 1, I still pick the Bengals to finish last. That's how much I don't trust it. Like I just don't like the staff. I love Joe Burrow, love T. Higgins, love Floyd Tyler Boyd from Pittsburgh. They just drafted my man Baby Anquan Bolden out of LSU.
Baby Anquan Bolden.
I can't think of his name right now. Jamar Chase, who been having case of the drops. They have I don't know about the offensive line. I can't say whether or not it's gonna be good or not, but they have players they picked. So that hopefully it develops.
They picked up, so they signed some people.
They have players they picked that hopefully develop into something. We just have to see.
All right, from one injury prone team to another injury prone team, the AFC South is where you're finishing. And my pick for the winner is, if they don't have terrible injuries again, the Titans going to win the division because they got King back there, who is a monster. And then you got Julio Jones added to the offense. What? And he got, and we can even go on defense. You got Janoris Jenkins. What? Bud Dupree from the Steelers and Jayon Brown. That's how you say his name. I always forget. So
Jayon Brown,
yeah. Titans 8. But let's finish out. Let me make sure I remember to mention everybody else in the division who don't have no chance if the Titans stay healthy. You got Texans shambles. Mm-hmm. Oh my God, what's going on over there?
Oh my God,
Colts. Their quarterback room. I'm so sorry, Carson. What the fuck? And the Jags, Urban Meyer. I liked Urban Meyer in college. But they over here trying experiments with Tebow and all types of stuff this offseason.
Hey man, that was a long time ago, man. That's ancient history.
You just don't want to talk about Tebow.
That was literally the only news besides Urban Meyer. It was
Urban Meyer, Tim Tebow. It's because it's slow news day, bro. Because it was a slow news day.
No,
like that's really like
I'm not talking about how headline Tebow was. I know I'm saying, but we didn't talk about the Jags for anything else either. That's my point.
No.
In fairness, we didn't talk about the Jags at all because we haven't recorded in a long time.
Okay, let's say that's why. Whatever, if you say so.
I think Trevor Lawrence is going to boost them to more wins, but I don't think they'll do much in the division. So the Texans are coming last. That's hands down. I don't care. There's no possible way that the Texans go above the Jags. They definitely not beating the Titans. Titans are just hands down the winner. So because nobody.
Tannehill is gonna have an improved. Like I don't know how he could continue to improve, but he's gonna have like another excellent year because it's a piece
Talk
of shit.
about egg on the face, my goodness.
Yeah, but Tennessee did what the Dolphins only did for one season, which was gave him a running game. Which was when and then they're like, okay, by the way, we're gonna trade Jay Ajayi. So,
well, all Tannehill has to do is not make mistakes. I mean,
what he been doing.
You got two really good receivers.
This man got Julio Jones and AJ Brown. Like, what the heck?
That's all you need right there. And then you got King Henry in the back.
And Jonnu Smith. I think Jonnu Smith's still there.
And Jonnu Smith, no, he went to the Patriots.
Jonnu Smith and the Patriots.
That's why Mac Jones is going to lead the division.
Stop it.
With that running game. The receipt, we off the East. So go Belichick.
I like that pause.
Nah, go Belichick. Go Belichick got it. All the receipt. We moving on though. We moving on. And the Titans got a good offensive line. So
great offensive line. They always like top injuries be fucking them up. But I think a couple years ago, for like 2-3 years running, it was Cowboys, Titans, Raiders, just except then the Raiders had the worst injury crisis O-line I've ever seen.
Yeah, so did the Cowboys. And the Cowboys didn't happen last year with the Cowboys. Yeah, but I like their defense too. Yeah, I like their defense a lot too.
So
AFC division, AFC North, South, East, West division winners. The only one we all disagree on was the East, right? Because I picked the Patriots, y'all picked the Bills.
Oh, you're tripping.
Yeah. We all agree with the Titans.
I don't know what type of stuff you smoking.
Oh, no.
You don't smoke.
Nah.
Something
who you picked? No, that's not true. Who you picked? The Browns, because I picked the Browns to win.
Oh, I picked the Browns.
The North.
Yeah.
Okay, so Kenny disagree. Yeah, but everybody else is pretty much the same. We all picked the Chiefs. We all agreed with the Titans.
Kenny got a personal problem with the Browns. That's why.
Well, I mean,
you
didn't recant because I told you
I didn't because
you did. But it's understandable though. You said
my wallet remembers losing bets. I'm just saying, I'm not gonna forget right now.
That's so how you pick games.
They're not gonna figure Lamar Jackson out. So I
didn't pick the Dolphins to win the AFC East. I can only be so much unbiased. Okay.
All right. And the MVP, y'all never said the MVP of that division. I'm gonna say Ryan Tannehill. I'm gonna say that he like his numbers is like so good when we look back. I'm like, yo, he was the even though he's gonna choke.
I feel like, with Julio Jones and AJ Brown the same team. Yeah, Ryan Tannehill look better, but I think it just makes King Henry running the ball just that much easier.
I think Ryan Tannehill is gonna choke, bad when it all comes down to it. But I think he's gonna wind up being MVP because I think his numbers gonna look so good. Like because of the weapons around him, he's gonna be like, dang, he was good.
But then you don't look at the running game.
Comeback, he gonna have some because he ain't gonna run as much. I don't think they're gonna run. When I say he's not gonna run as much, how can I put it? What I mean is, he's not getting 2,000 yards. You give me I don't think he crosses 1,300.
I think
I'm serious.
Think he crosses 1,300.
I think the way the yard after catches. I think the way the yard after catch.
But he's gonna have more home run runs because you're gonna be worried about Julio Jones and AJ Brown.
He's been running a lot these past few years. I think they.
You don't think Henry gets more than 1,300 yards?
No, I think he gets just about 1,300, like with a 5-yard carry average, and like freaking like 12 to 15 touchdowns.
I give him 1,500.
So you said about 20 touches a game.
I think they take the touches down because he's a volume type of back, but I also think his ability to like he's not gonna have the 8-man box anymore. So I think he doesn't need to carry because they have a way to spread the offense out with Julio Jones. I don't think they're going to necessarily take the carries away for passes. I think they're going to give it to somebody else because the dude's they're running him down and wearing him down. The coaches don't care. They're trying to get as much of him out as possible, but I think they're running him down. The Void got him.
Yeah, the Void got him. But I just look at it the other way. I think that because of the passing game, he's going to have more open running lanes, and it's going to be much, much, much harder to stop him. I mean, unless they sit on that daring, because they're gonna dare Ryan Tannehill to throw. They already know he has Julio Jones and AJ Brown, so they're gonna dare him to throw more. So giving the ball to Derrick Henry is gonna be like cake for him. He's gonna be running through 7-man ball, 7-man front. Like he'll be fine. He's doing 8-man, so 7-man he'll be able to just run right through.
Yeah, I agree with Reese on that one. That's why I was confused because he's a volume back, like you said. So I was like, he's gonna have to get I think there was a stat. If he gets more than like 26 carries or something specific, like they have a certain record. It's a winning record. Like you got to give him the ball some month. Yes, I know that RPO kind of is. So let's say Tannehill gets like four or five runs a game, and you can't stop Julio. You can only try to slow him down. Well, most corners, I should say. So I don't see why Derek. I'm saying again, the only way he don't is if my MVP pick Julio Jones, because I think he's just gonna come splash. Like he gonna make Ryan Tannehill look like Dan Marino.
That may be true, but like I just said, if that does happen, that still opens the lane for Derrick Henry, who then has to run less, but we're getting more yards on each carry. Because again, you're gonna dare him to throw it because you know he has those weapons now. He has AJ, he has Julio. I don't know who they have at tight end right now, but he has weapons around him, so they're gonna look for him. They know they're gonna start throwing the ball more. So now, if Julio as we know Julio to be, you're going to then try to stop Julio Jones from hurting you. You're going to then try to stop A.J. Brown from hurting you. And you're going to basically dare Ryan Tannehill to throw the ball. And when he does, and if you're not scared of their passing game, then you're going to only fear the running game. So it's either he's going to be facing 8-man box still, or they're going to go in, it's going to be 7, and a 7-man front not stopping Derrick Henry.
You're right about that. I agree.
Watch out for Jeremy McNichols getting more carries from Boise State. Jeremy McNichols, Boise State.
You said
5'9".
Wait. You saying he's gonna get more carries than Derrick Henry, or he gonna get
more carries? I'm saying he's gonna get work.
Okay, that's what I thought you meant. I had to be sure. I had to be clear for
They're gonna take some away from Derrick, I think, because the dude's been running like getting ran through the ground, and I don't think that.
I mean, I don't believe these coaches care.
Yeah, the coaches don't care, but they still.
He don't seem like the type of person
by any means necessary.
Yeah, his impact is too great. Like you don't want to wear him down. You need him for the playoffs. You know, Tannehill can't do anything.
That's what I said. He's not going to be running as much.
Shots fired. Can't do anything. Jeez.
Nah. So we out. Until next time. NFC.
Weird.
Deuces.
Mahomes.